recession is a period of temporary economic decline. The most common consequences of recessions include trade reduction, low GDP, devaluation of goods and services, and a rise in unemployment rates. All these events boil down to the fall of industrial activity and the drop in consumer spending. During recessions, people tightly hold onto their budget and cut much of their spending due to lower incomes and job losses, causing a massive downturn for the overall economy. The worst part, recessions are totally out of our control and are simply part of our world's natural economic cycle. People will lose their livelihoods and even their homes during times of financial crises, but with the proper training and the right knowledge, you don't have to suffer the worst-case scenarios. The bright side is, this might even be your most awaited opportunity to build your wealth. Welcome to Luxo-Life, your partner toward personal growth and success. Today, we're going to take a deep dive into the definition of a recession and the inevitable consequences and incredible opportunities that come with it. In general, most people like you and I will likely be affected by the coming recession, and whether it be good or bad depends on where you stand right now. But if you want to know where you are in the spectrum, then stick with us till the end and get a checklist for yourself. Let's do this! For those of you who are not aware yet, a recession is measured and identified by GDP. This is the gross domestic product that we've been learning from economics in high school. This materializes the monetary amount of all the goods and services in a country within a certain period, like a fiscal year. If GDP is good, the nation's economic value rises. So what does it mean if a nation's value rises? Well, it attracts foreign investors and gives the stock market a boost. But what if a recession takes place and the value of goods and services drops? Obviously, the market also crashes, but that isn't entirely bad news, especially for starting investors who've suddenly been introduced to a market with stock prices on sale. Number 4. Stock market. Because of how little time and effort is needed to get started in stocks, they are easily the best option to start investing in. I'll let you in on a little secret. Even if you have a fixed average salary, if you start investing 10% of them in stocks responsibly in the right way, then it's almost a guarantee that you'll make the 1 million mark soon enough. Still, we must be smart in how we invest in this and be sure to know how we can outsmart the stock market. Is it the best option to get started in stocks right away, or should you wait for another time than these periods of financial uncertainty? If we look at it from our present standpoint, most people will think that investing in the stock market is only done by the rich to get richer, and that discourages the average person to start investing. Additionally, some of those who start their stock market journey often get disheartened and lose interest when they're entering a tiresome but only temporary rocky path. They only seem to be in it when things go up and away. Sometimes people would go as far as selling their stocks and just wait for the best time to enter the market again, but we can't predict when that's gonna happen, at least not exactly. So, other than strategy, you must also have the mental capacity and emotional fortitude to start investing in stocks. Of course, it is very discouraging to put the risk of investing your money monthly only to watch it go down the drain, and it starts to feel like you're just throwing your hard-earned money away. But always make sure you're thinking long-term. Learn how to save for a rainy day and how to invest your money in the right places. Here's some friendly advice. When you invest money in stocks, ETFs, or even REITs, you must be aware of the level of risk you're taking because the only guarantee in investing is that your money will move. Whether your money moves up or down, that's better than no movement at all. Because according to Warren Buffett himself, if you aren't willing to own stocks for 10 years, don't think about owning it for 10 minutes. This quote emphasizes the importance of thinking long-term. And remember, your money may be on the low now, but as long as you keep staying your ground and investing the right way, your money will continue to grow in the next 10, 20, or even 50 years. Think about that. Number 3. Passive income. One of the best results investing can give you is passive income. Another quote from Warren Buffett, "If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. Pretty much nobody wants to work till the day they die, right? I mean, we all want to retire someday and perhaps sip some coconuts on a warm, sunny beach. So unless you figure out a way to make money while you're sleeping or away, these coconuts and sunny beaches might not come, my friend. The essence of passive income is letting your money work for you, and one of the best ways to do that is by investing in high-yield savings accounts, index funds, mutual funds, and exchange-traded funds, which usually give out stable returns over the short or long term. These funds work well for beginner investors or those with a low risk tolerance, but if you're feeling frisky, then you might want to dip a toe in dividend stocks and private equities. They offer higher returns, and some even offer capital appreciation, but they naturally come with higher risks. The key point here is to keep investing despite opposition. Whether you're a new investor or you've already got some funds invested in various stocks, you must know that the only money you lose is what you don't invest. Imagine if your favorite perfume brand or skincare lotion is on a 50% or lower sale. Would you skip on the opportunity of stocking up your inventory? The same goes for the stock market. Number 2. Business. For most regular people living perfectly normal lives, business is a word only the rich and talented use. That starting a business isn't for the average Joe or Jane who works Mondays to Saturdays from 9 to 5 with no overtime pay and raises. Sure, a business is quite the risk, but it's also a lucrative endeavor. A business is not supposed to be easy, but according to data, 47% of millionaires in the world are business owners. So if you're looking for a way to escape your shabby job with a crappy salary, then a business may just be your way out. However, it takes a great deal of patience, effort, and not to mention resources to build a business that will last and thrive. But the benefits you receive from one can often offset the costs that come with it. Here's a tip for you. Knowing that business would get hard struck by the coming recession, it's best to raise a business that people naturally need. Food, education, transportation, home services, health, and such the like are necessities for most people today. So focusing on those business endeavors can easily promise good results, depending on how you position your business amidst competitors and other considerations involved. However, these industries are vital to human life, and despite recessions, they remain stable and profitable. There are so many business opportunities out there, you don't even have to commit to them full-time. Some businesses can be done as side hustles or part-time. These can be side quests from the main adventures in your full-time job. Having your own business gives you consistency and financial stability that will come in handy during a recession. If you are one of those people who have money that you plan on saving and money that you plan on investing, then you're already on the top half of the food chain. Your negotiation skills also get enhanced during these times. As a business owner, you have suppliers, you can negotiate on a buying price for purchasing a bulk of their goods, and you'll be able to increase your margin and therefore your overall profit. Of course, increasing your selling prices also helps with that, so take advantage of that, but do it wisely. Be smart in your costing, then you'll see the real profit coming in. Number 1. Real estate. Finally, consider investing in real estate. Recessions are the best time to take advantage of buying real estate. There have even been cases where a seller will laugh at your negotiated price and then come knocking at your door to sell your estate for less just so they can get the money. You can get an estate for cheaper during times like these and sell them for more to interested buyers shortly. And the desire to get rich fast comes into play as well. If you're the fastest one to offer the cash for payment for the property, then you're most likely the one to get it. Don't forget you can also invest in real estate investment trust funds. According to one study, REITs perform better than private real estate during and after recessions. Given that real estate often performs well amidst recessions, REIT investments might just be the break-safe basket you're looking for as you prepare for a recession. Even better, you can immediately invest in REITs before or during a declared recession because the returns perform well even 3 months after the recession. While there are still no solid guarantees that you will reap massive returns, it's always best to diversify your portfolio to level your risks and explore new opportunities. So are you prepared enough for this coming recession and more? Where do you think you stand on the spectrum between the consequences and opportunities of a likely recession? Tell us in the comments below and it will help us make even better videos for you. Also, leave us a thumbs up if you like this video and don't forget to subscribe so you never miss a beat.